Hello, welcome to Nezzo's Bad Shop. I'm your host Nezzo. I'm here at Underground RC and I'm going to give you a little track tour because this is a track facility that is half big rig truck body shop and going to be half RC car track, both drift and a little bit of crawl as you see behind me. So I thought I'd do a little track tour since I'm here. It's located in Cambridge and there'll be more of a Facebook page or thing or that posted soon. Some of the homies are here from Strictly. And some of these guys live closer here. You said, what, you live 10 minutes from here?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So, yes, people out in Cambridge, check it out. This is like a micro crawler track, I think. 24th, 20th scale. So that's a nice little attraction. They just did this not too long ago, they told me. So, during the day, this is a big rig truck body shop. Like I said, there's some big rig, broken big rigs outside and all that sort of stuff. And during the night, they set up some tables here for the pits. There's another table and some shelves over here. Matt is over here. Matt works here. Matt, this is his big rig work area / his RC pit area. Nice carbon body, just like mine. And he just acquired beautiful RDX chassis. Does it look familiar? There's a nice logo there. Yeah, so that's going to be happening for Matt. And so Matt works here during the day, and then Matt sets all this wonderful stuff up here in Cambridge. And oh, look, there's even the glorious turntable-y backdrop, selfie, whatever area. Yes, Team Darkslide in the house. They're closer out this way. I'm out their way now on the west side of the greater Toronto area. Yeah, like I said, we're in Cambridge, so here it is. I got one of my teammates are here, Martin from Team Bad Shop. He's ripping kitten on the track here. And this is it. This is the track area. They got a nice little setup here. Gonna walk all the way to the far side. And yeah, it's concrete. It's not polished, but it is kind of a cross between, I guess, P-tile grip and polished concrete grip. And really, all I did to my car is I left the same P-tile tires on. I run it strictly and just turned my gain down. I went from 72 to like 55 or something like that. And car is good and slippy. We had some pretty good tandems here. Look, Martin's having no trouble whipping it around, throwing it down. The parts I particularly like about this track is it's got a lot of scale realism in the sense of, look at the floor. It's not polished, no, but it's rutted, it's gutted. There's all kinds of what I'd call scale potholes because it's a workshop during the day or whatever. But that adds to me, for me, that's a lot of scale realism being added. And it gives this track a lot of a street style kind of vibe. And because it's a bit tighter lanes than Strictly or Elite, a couple tracks that are around me, it gives me a lot of a classic Galaxy Hobby Cosmo RC. That was a track run by Leo Z. Gives me a lot of those vibes because we ran tighter lanes, we ran slightly more technical layouts. Look, I love it. Lots of angle, lots of tandems were had earlier. We had like a 6-7 car train. I call this little area where the cars are going through now Pagoda Alley because they got a nice little pagoda in there. The owner, Terry, I met him earlier. He's a real nice guy, and he was talking about putting some lights up there, different scale stuff, getting some street lights around the track as well. So that would be pretty cool. But I like all this green grass and stuff inside. I'm gonna try not to get in the guy's way here, but check it out. We got that dude from Dodgeball. I forget his character name. Did I blind you? I blinded the man. I'm so sorry, because you know I have a bootay. But anyways, this bridge looks really nice and scale. Got some lights on it. There goes Martin. Jeez, whipping through. Fell over there. But yes, Mr. Dodgeball Man is up there. And yeah, there's lots of scale in this throughout the track. But I like it. I drove it earlier. We had some really good tandems, as I said. And we've got a scale parking lot here. And you can stand along the side here. You can stand where Martin's standing. Terry does have some parts, some bodies and stuff available for sale. I'm going to scooch past you. There's some bodies hanging over there. He does have a little office area where his day office is in there. He got some RC, little hobby, little couple areas in there. Said he was going to get a few more things in, but otherwise, yeah, there's just a little bit in there, but he had to take off for the night, so I'm not going to go venturing in there. But otherwise, yeah, the track's pretty good. The flat walls, that is the technical area. It's hard to... It's a lot harder to run a flat wall than it is a curved wall, and there's a lot of flat walls here. There's one there. There's a couple more over there, but they're a lot shorter. They're easier to deal with. So yeah, that's the track facility. Where else can I go? I can go back over here, show off some other thingies. We've got lots of pit space anyway. I can go back over to the crawler course. There's some crawler guys driving around now. Yeah, we got lots of pit space here. I ended up using this big tall bench because I filmed another video that was very handy. And there's some shelf spacing back there. Get a fan to keep us cool. The boys are talking shop over here. Here's some of the micro crawlers again. I'm gonna venture all the way over there. Come back over here. Yes. And we have a small crawler course at Strictly, but not a really, really big one. This one is far more scale, obviously. There's real rocks in here. Lots of, there's wood as well. Oh, look at the tire bending, axle swapping. Oh, yes, getting stuckering. Oh, yes. Partial death, full death. That's just a Jeep. It's not even a Jeep. It's a Lexus. Technically it's a Jeep thing. Oh, he's got it. Yeah. So we do have, there is a micro crawler course here, and it's more scale than a foam track, but that's okay. The foam tracks are designed to be portable, take anywhere. This is more of, they were like, well, we got some rocks and some bits and bytes floating around outside, and we have a spare table here, so what the heck? Oh, major death. Total. But yeah, it's quite a nice little crawler course, to be honest, for a micro crawler. Bunch of little alleyways to go through. They've added, ooh, look, sparkly kind of rocks. Look at, ooh, what kind of rock is that? Comment and tell me, because I don't know anything about rocks. You know, I know there's kind of a lot of people that watch, and one of their hobbies is rocks. There's all kinds of,
That's what I have.
or like in the new Big Bang spin-off, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. Geology plays a major role, and it's hilarious. I love it. There's a small plug there. Not that I was trying to plug the show, but I only watched one episode. I like it. But anyways, all this rocks and stuff made me think of it. What is all the pebble action over here? What are these?
That is a mock mud pit.
A mock mud pit. Okay, please demonstrates. Yes, let's get some glorious footage here. Oh, okay. I like this. This is cool. This on 110 would be nuts. But yeah, you roll on the simulation mud pit. That's awesome. Oh, he's just hammer. Oh, I got in the way. I like that. That's a nice touch. That's pretty cool. Who came up with that? You did. You're very, very good. Yes, very good. I like that. But all these little alley and laneways. So basically, the drift course over there, that gives me classic vibes of Galaxy Hobby and Cosmo RC, and then this gives me the vibes of another classic track from back 2016, 2017 called Rocks and Shocks. That track was out my way, Durham region area in Oshawa, and it was 50% of the track was drift track, and the other half was crawler course and scale like this for 110 scale. So we had lots of that going on. And then after a little while, somebody brought a dirt puller trailer that actually moved the bucket and all that fun stuff. And after a while, we had dirt pulling. We had a 50-foot dirt strip, marked 30 foot for a full pull. It was epic. So we had crawling, dirt pulling, and drifting. So while these guys play around with the micro crawlers, they're now trying to crawl over each other to get up the bricks and the well, those aren't bricks, those are logs.
So I broke this truck, so I'm kind of using it as an obstacle right now.
You okay, this is literally an obstacle. This is like Beam MG when let me abandon that truck and just spawn another truck. Yes.
Essentially.
And then the old hand of God,
so
yes.
Actually, funny enough, on this one,
Do you have a winch?
I did create a drag pull.
Ooh, yes.
So I can...
Excellent. And that's pretty good, actually.
This one has a lock diff.
The transmission is in park.
So
That's cool, though.
Roll it, but
that's pretty cool with the micro crawlers. I like how far they've come.
if someone gets stuck,
Because micro drifters are pretty similar now, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the micro crawler course for the 110, 124s, and then the drift track over there is 110 scale drift. So let me go get one more shot of that, and then I will sign off. But yeah, Terry, the owner, is planning to open this track a little bit more. He was thinking between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday kind of thing, and maybe a midweek. But for those of you out in the west end of the Greater Toronto area, particularly Cambridge, near Cambridge, Kitchener, that kind of stuff, yeah, there's already a couple guys here that were saying they love it because it's really close to their home. It's about 10 minutes for some of them. And then, yeah, it's a decent sized track. Compared to Strictly, it's a little bit slimmer width-wise, and it's maybe a touch longer lengthwise. But Terry said he might expand it out or make a slightly different, add a bit more area over there or something. He'll change the layout from time to time, but he's trying to make it a little more permanent because they take this up at the end of the day so they can do their day job stuff. And then on the track day nights, they put this back down. It doesn't take them too long to put it down. And then, yeah, they go from there. So I've been here for the last few hours and got some stuff going, filmed some other stuff, and now a little track tour. So those of you out in the west side of Greater Toronto area, this is something for y'all, which should be kept going. I think, yeah, Terry had plans to keep going into the fall and possibly winter. We'll see. But yeah, we had a good crew today. We had at least like 10 to 12 people out, something like that. Yeah, so I'll sign it off here. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And if you're in the area, this and that, I can provide the information of the track, because it's not posted publicly. This is like more semi-private because it is a day job business during the day, much like Strictly is. But the actual track area is where they do the work. So yes, let me know what you think. And if you're interested, I'll let Terry know. And Terry said, yeah, the more the merrier. So away we go. And until then, I will talk to you later until the next video. Bye for now.